Let's go. My credit is fixed, man. No trade lines must have hit. Man, I'm about to run it up at the banks, man. But first, I gotta get a new whip. Woo! This joint is official. Definitely gotta get a proof of this jump, man. Yeah, I gotta have this joint right here. This is so, Mr. Car Dealer. I already seen the car that I want, and I got an 800 credit score. I already know I'm getting approved. You might as well just hand over the keys. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you have an 800 credit score? Well, that's definitely high enough to get approved. Do you happen to have some type of proof of income? Because we have to determine how much money you make to see how much of a car that you can afford. You could provide just some pay stubs to provide proof of income.
Man, so I'm self-employed. I own my own business, but I don't have any pay stubs. How am I gonna be able to provide proof of income? All right, bet. Let me get set up with ADP right now. So, Mr. Car Dealer, I got those pay stubs that you've been looking for. So, without further ado, can I get a proof for my new whip?
Well, let me take a look at these pay stubs and I will let you know. It looks like you make pretty decent money. Wow. You have 30 days worth of paid stubs. So, I don't see why not. I'm gonna go warm the car up right now and I'll meet you out front. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. So for today's video, I wanted to highlight the importance of proof of income. Now, I know we talk about credit, that's the main focus of the channel, but in today's economic climate, lenders are using more than just your credit score as a data point to determine whether or not you qualify to finance or get approved for some type of loan product. So even though you have a good credit score, what about your ability to repay? Are you generating enough documented income that shows that you actually can afford whatever items or goods or services or credit products that you're getting approved for? Now, if you don't have documented proof of income going forward, it's going to be very challenging for you to get approved for different loan products. And we've seen this a lot recently. Another example is with PenFed. So PenFed recently just started requiring tax returns for personal loans. So that's just another proof and evidence that a lot of lenders are tightening up and incorporating more data points in the lending decision. So I know a lot of people are interested in authorized user trade lines as a way to boost your credit. And again, I'm not against authorized user trade lines, but what's more important that lenders are focusing on is your ability to repay. Do you actually have a verifiable income source? That's why it's extremely important, especially for small business owners, right? You want to be able to show and document your income for a variety of reasons. I'll give you some examples when proof of income came into play and determine whether or not I was going to get approved for something. A couple months ago, I actually got approved for a business line of credit for $50,000. However, since this was a personal guarantee, not only did the underwriter require that I provide business information, but they also wanted to see personal income information, because a guarantor, you're basically guaranteeing the debt in case the business is unable to meet those debt obligations. So they not only want to see what the business is doing, they want to see what you, the beneficial owner of the business, what is your personal income like? And so they did require that I submit W-2s despite this being a business line of credit. And this was at Fulton Bank, for anyone who's wondering. The credit by itself, that's not getting you approved for a mortgage, right? With no validated proof of income, right? You're going to need to show some type of, whether it's tax returns or pay stubs. Now, pay stubs are actually going to be a lot easier, especially for those who are self-employed, because with ADP, you could literally pay yourself whatever salary that your company can bear, and then you have documented pay stubs. And the best part about ADP is that since they do direct deposit, it will show the money going into your personal checking account. So now not only do you have pay stubs to prove your income, you also have bank statements showing direct deposits going into your accounts. And then you can use that type of data point. Let's say if you're applying for loans that use Plaid and they're looking at your banking data, so that's electronic income verification. But then also you can download paper statements and, submit for apartments, or if a lender needs some type of income documentation. And this really is a game changer. We also talk about quick loans, where these are basically payday loan alternatives. And one of the prerequisites is that you're receiving a payroll. So a lot of these quick loans don't even check your personal credit. They just want to see that you have direct deposits going into a bank account. So you could even leverage a payroll provider like ADP to then create pay stubs for you. And this is legitimate, right? If you're doing it as a W-2, you are going to be withholding federal and state taxes. And as a matter of fact, once you sign up with ADP as your service provider, you do sign an agreement where ADP becomes your attorney in fact when it comes to filing some of your tax forms. And that's if you opt in for that, right? And so ADP has a ton of different benefits. It's one of the easiest ways for you to just open the door to new financial opportunities. Simply by having verified proof of income is going to open the door for you, whether you want to get a car, buy a home, or even get approved for a loan or a line of credit. It's becoming critical, especially in today's economic environment where banks are tightening up, increasing their underwriting. So you just got to be more prepared and have more available data points just besides adding trade lines to your credit report. Proof of income is almost just as important, if not more important, in today's financial and economic climate, because lenders want to see, okay, are you really making some money to be able to repay us, right? That's pretty much what your data has to show. Anyways, if anyone's interested in signing up with ADP, I've dropped the link in the description of the video. That's all for today. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.